McDonald's just found a shocking new way to make money.
And this could be a game changer.
Next on Men Are So Smart. It seems that McDonald's, Taco Bell, and a number of other fast food purveyors have lucked into a completely new market, legal marijuana users. Huh?
Now, you know what? I actually called this in an earlier episode. I predicted this, and it's coming true.
Okay, tell me more.
There has, researchers say, been a measurable increase in fast food visitations in areas where marijuana is legal. One statistic says 43% of legal stoners ate at a McDonald's in the last 4 weeks. Wow!
A trend. That's according to a study by Green Market Report and Consumers Research around cannabis. Why would they prefer McDonald's to, say, Taco Bell? Could it be that there are simply more McDonald's around and the munchies are so great that you go to the first place you can find? Well, yep.
I think so. Yeah, McDonald's wins by virtue of the sheer number of locations.
Wow.
I mean, just by default, really. Vice President of Consumer Research around cannabis. Still, he added, this wasn't necessarily going to be so easy for McDonald's in the future.
Those competitors, which better understand cannabis users and their consumer habits, can certainly close the gap by integrating what they learn through their marketing efforts. Of course, some fast food chains might be perturbed.
KFC, Arby's, Chick-fil-A, Carl's Jr.'s, Jack in the Box, they don't seem to have attracted such high levels of the high. Yeah. What a delight, though, for McDonald's, the brand usually trying to make itself over as challengers with apparently fresher and healthier food chomp at its ankles.
How convenient for it that, with an increasing number of the happy wandering the streets in search of sustenance, it can become the local feeding station of the leaf blown. I love leaf blown. Sometimes you can win by just being there. Still, perhaps McDonald's can create some special concoctions for its burgeoning market.
I mean, what's next? The quarter stoner?
With cheese. No onions.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
And as more and more states come on board with legal marijuana, when they realize how much money it brings in, this is what they're talking about here. McDonald's seems to have already cornered the market by not even trying, by simply having so many stores that there's one around every corner, it seems. Kind of like a Starbucks.
Right. And I think that that's going to be the key. What you're going to see is in these places where the marijuana is legal, you're going to see probably fast food joints popping up right outside neighborhoods.
Right outside the dispensaries, I would imagine.
Yes. I guess once you're high, you don't want to go that far. You get the munchies bad, and whatever's close is good enough.
I was listening to a program. First of all, I don't know if you try to listen to radio on a Sunday morning,
No.
but every single channel has some kind of public service show going on. I just wanted a little country music. That's all I wanted.
That can happen.
Well, I turned to the station that carries my radio show, the K-Hits Garage. It's on 101.5. On Sunday morning, they have something called
Is it Canacare?
Canacare.
Yes.
I had never heard the program before. I'd heard their commercials, which are frankly god-awful.
Yeah.
But today I actually heard the program. And it's so funny because they talk about sponsors. One of their sponsors is Marie's Donuts. I want to have it. Perfect marketing, isn't it?
Are they also sponsored by Cheetos by any chance?
Flaming Hot Cheetos. But really, the show is talking about everything. Kind of like this. We can talk about anything. But one of the things they said was that there was a cannabis club in Washington that was attached to an AM/PM mini market.
Wow.
And then they talked about another one that was just on the other side of a church. I don't know. Location.
First one's marketing genius.
Yes, I think so.
Second one's marketing mistake.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of fast food, I have the worst luck. 2 weeks ago, I went to a Taco Bell, and I order the same thing every time. I'm so old school that I order the items that we used to have when we were kids. You know, tacos, burritos, tostadas.
They don't make a Bell Burger anymore.
No, they don't do that anymore. But I love a tostada with no sauce. It's just beans, lettuce, and cheese. Mm-hmm. I love that. Taco Bell over the years has changed that recipe where they now put on, well, they put on a red sauce, but now they can put on a sriracha sauce.
Oh, yeah.
And they also put tomatoes on the top. I don't want that. I know that's your new item. I don't want that. I want just the refried beans, the lettuce, and the cheese. So when I pull up to the clown's mouth, I said, yes, good day. I would like to have 2 tostadas with no sauce at all and no tomatoes. The person says, well, do you want the sriracha sauce?
Is the word sauce in anything that you're mentioning?
Okay, let's back the card up just a second. I want a tostada with no sauce at all and no tomatoes. Okay, so neither sauce then?
Wow.
No sauce. Okay, what else? I'll take a taco and a large Pepsi. Okay, boom. I swear to God, I drive around away from the place. Tomatoes. No sauce.
Well, 50%, that's pretty good.
Technically 33% when you count the 2 sauces they can put on there.
That's true.
It's 1 out of 3. So, okay, so there's my first one. Last week, I want to go out, Ronnie, and I want to have Chinese food. You and I love Chinese food.
Love Chinese food.
Okay, there's a good one in Woodland called the Treasure Dragon. So, it's Friday. I'm feeling good. I want to go out and have lunch. I'm deciding between Chinese food and Subway sandwich where I want to get a pastrami. Oh, I love their hot pastrami.
So good.
On sourdough.
So good.
Oh my gosh. My mouth is watering right now.
I can taste one. I can absolutely taste
so
it.
Although I do love me the Chinese, I opted for the Subway sandwich. I pull up, I park, I get out. They're not busy. It's 1 o'clock, maybe 1:15.
Wow.
And after the lunch rush, as soon as I walk in, the girl says to me, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes. I'd like to have a large pastrami on sourdough." She goes, I think we're out of pastrami.
How can you be out of pastrami at a Subway?
Does McDonald's run out of hamburgers?
God.
How do you not have enough pastrami? Did you run out during the lunch rush?
It seems impossible.
Isn't that one of your more ordered sandwiches? One more popular ones?
It's my favorite.
And I'd given up Chinese food for this.
Oh, that's the hurtful part.
I have the worst luck when it comes to fast food restaurants. And when I hear this, we need to have $15 an hour thing, I think, for what?
Yeah.
For what? Your people are as bad as weather people.
You know what? McDonald's is already working on a self-serve kiosk where you go up to a screen, you push a button, quarter pounder, Big Mac, large fries, large Coke.
They have them in test markets.
It's going to happen. Those people that are complaining about not getting $15 an hour, they're not going to be around.
You shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah. Yeah, these kiosks cost nothing. They don't have to have a health plan either.
No.
Yeah.
No. And you know what? Will they ever be completely automated? Probably not. Will they need to have 1 or 2 employees there?
Yeah.
Probably for security purposes and for mishaps.
Yep.
You know, the milkshake machine breaks down or needs to be filled or whatever the case may be. But still, you know, these where you see a staff of 6 or 7 people working at these places.
That's not gonna happen.
It's all gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And once again, I say, you know, to someone who might say, Well, can McDonald's deliver to me? Trust me, it won't be long.
Yeah.
It will not be long before they can.
Yep.
And they're right near you too. So the drone that we talked about in the previous episode,
that's going to happen.
It really will.
Yep.
So get ready for that. But see, then again, those jobs were intended for people just getting into the workforce.
Absolutely. I mean, they're made for summer jobs for kids.
Yeah.
They're made for the first time, it's like, okay, I had a paper out, now I'm going to get myself a kind of a real job thing. And you go to McDonald's or you go to a fast food place. If you are trying to support a family and send them to college or something, and you're still working at a fast food place, somewhere along the way you've made a terrible life choice.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Well, there you have it. Getting stoned and going to McDonald's is the future. Embrace it. Or not.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a favorite fast food restaurant?
For me, it's Taco Bell.
Uh-huh.
I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is cool because you can go there and eat for not a lot of money.
Yes. That's probably why it's so appealing to me.
You see these signs for value meals, which is such a oxymoron.
Right.
And then once you ordered the number 3, they ask you small, medium, or large.
Right.
And that's where they get you because you go, well, I'd like a large drink. Okay, sure. Well, then you want to supersize your fries. No, I don't really. Yeah. And you know what? That's another thing. McDonald's fries. What happened to them?
God, they used to be the best. They were the absolute best.
When I was a kid growing up, going to McDonald's was a treat.
Yep.
It really was. And when you got those fries,
I'll tell you, the McDonald's there in Marconi.
That's where we used to go.
Near Eastern. They had a little window where you could watch them put raw potatoes in a machine, and then this thing would come down and slice them up. They used real potatoes, skin still on them, so your French fries would have, every once in a while there would be one with skin on the corner, and I could just sit there, I was mesmerized by that machine. But that was again when they first opened, and that restaurant has undergone numerous changes since we were kids. But
do you remember when that Taco Bell just down the street from that one on Marconi used to have the eternal flame out front?
Yes.
How did anybody ever get away with that?
I don't know.
How dangerous was that?
Yeah. Leanne that I dated, she worked at that one.
Yeah, Renee that I dated worked at that one too.
Yeah. So
I can't believe, and when I think about that, how dangerous that was. There was one at Country Club Bowling Lanes where Tower Records was. Do you remember that Taco Bell?
No.
How could you not? You lived right by there. Oh, that was so many years ago. That was a treat.
Like across the street?
I don't know. I don't remember now that I think about it. I could swear we used to go, my cousin Grady and I our dads would be bowling and we'd always get a few dollars and go to Taco Bell. I could swear I remember being it there. Was it on the corner? Where's the gas station?
That was Jack in the Box on the corner of Watt and Marconi.
No, that still is.
Oh, like Kingsway and
Watt and El Camino.
Watt and El Camino.
Down that far. Okay, we're rambling.
Yeah.
All right, fast food restaurants. In-N-Out Burger. You get tired of that. I'm sorry. And on the West Coast, that's supposed to be all the rage.
Not that special to me.
Once you work really close or live really close to one, you can get pretty burned out on that.
Yeah.
What do you order at McDonald's?
You know what? I haven't been to McDonald's in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love the quarter pounder with cheese, no onions.
I'll tell you what, though. We did a show on what not to order from McDonald's. And it's something that I used to order. I'll never order another fillet of fish.
I've never had a fillet of fish.
They were okay.
They were all right.
But let me tell you, research says don't get the fillet of fish.
No. Yeah. I remember that story vividly.
Yes.
Go back and look for that.
Yes.
In fact, go back and check out a whole bunch of our previous episodes, and you can see how the show has evolved from inside of a boat one week. Let's see, where else were we?
We did them from Cars and Coffee, which was kind of cool.
We take the show out on the road.
Done a couple car shows with it.
We have.
Yeah.
And you can see those episodes when you go back and check out some. You know what's a good one? Vodka Talk.
Oh,
Check out Vodka Talk or Corona. Corona beer, which is actually called, what was it? Corona Especial?
I think you're right.
I don't know.
I think
I'll have to go back and watch the episode myself. Do so. Like it, subscribe to our channel, get a hold of us via the descriptions that are right down there below. This has been another episode of Men Are So Smart. Ronnie and I will see you next time.